But first, the big story coming in right now, Himanta Biswa Sarma announcing in a press conference just a short while earlier that there is going to be a 2-week lockdown, a complete lockdown in Guwahati starting midnight on Sunday. There will also be night curfew imposed across the state. Lots of stringent restrictions will be in place. Joining us for more details is NDTV's Monideepa Banerjee. Monideepa, what are we hearing?
This press conference, which ended a short while ago, said that there will be a complete lockdown for 2 weeks in Guwahati town, as well as other municipal areas in the state. And by complete, he meant complete for the first week, certainly, though there may be relaxations he might consider next Friday. Across the state, there will be night curfew. So nobody is allowed to move from a certain time in the evening. I don't have that time just yet. It could be 7, it could be 9. But in Guwahati town and other municipal areas in Assam, complete lockdown, which means except for hospitals, except for pharmacies, and except for banks, which can open for a very limited time with very few people, everything else will be shut. Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma saying very clearly that please do your shopping for a week by Sunday evening, because there will be nothing. All shops, all markets will be closed. Why is he doing this? There are many details he shared, and I will have to come back to you with all the numbers. But basically, from the 15th of June, there has been a spurt of cases, around 700, if I'm not mistaken, in Guwahati town itself. And he says that has precipitated the decision to lock down. Some exemptions exist. For instance, if you're an air passenger or you need to travel by train and you have a ticket, then Mr. Biswa Sarma said that your ticket is your pass. So you can get to the airport, you can get to a railway station to board your flight or train. So that is at least allowed. But everything else is going to be shut. Inter-district bus services are shut. Buses can travel within a district, but inter-district is shut as well. And if I'm not mistaken, interstate as well. I'll have to get back to you on that. Mr. Biswa Sarma taking these harsh decisions in light of a sudden spurt in the number of COVID cases in Guwahati town. He also said that he would review the situation in the next Friday, and he promised he would announce some relaxations, but for the next 7 days, Guwahati and other towns in Assam will have to hunker down for a very, very stringent lockdown indeed.
Right. Monideepa, I'm just going to stress that point once again, because it's important to underline that effectively we're hearing the Assam government say that there is going to be absolutely nothing open beyond hospitals and pharmacies for the first 7 days of that lockdown. So this means food and all other essentials will have to be shopped for right away, because even that isn't going to be open. Isn't that kind of extreme? We didn't see that even during the national lockdown.
Well, again, as Mr. Biswa Sarma said, I mean, the sudden spurt is cause for alarm, and there are limits on the kind of capacity that Guwahati has or the state has in terms of hospital beds, testing facilities. So given all these considerations, he felt this was the only solution at the immediate level. Long term, perhaps they will review their decision again. This is something he will have to decide. But apparently the situation is, critical enough for him to take the step. And he made no bones about the fact that it will probably be the strictest lockdown that Guwahati has seen ever since the pandemic began.